Hallo zusammen, I'm your vlog Dave. In today's video about the German culture and well, pretty much about German traditions to some degree, I want to talk about der Vatertag in Germany, the Father's Day, and how many Germans like to celebrate it. Let's begin with the most basic term in this context, der Vatertag, the Father's Day. Dieser Tag ist allen Vätern gewidmet. This day is dedicated to all fathers. As it's typical for many German words, this term is another compound word, and it consists of the two nouns der Vater, the father, and der Tag, the day, both in singular here. Interestingly enough though, this term is both accurate and, well, I guess not so accurate at the same time. Yes, it's meant to be a celebration day for all fathers, but it can also be interpreted as a day to celebrate being a man in general. More about that in a moment. In eastern regions of Germany, the noun der Herrentag might be even more common, and in a way it's also more general and neutral since it translates to the gentleman's or the Mister's Day. Vatertag is celebrated jährlich, annually, on Christi Himmelfahrt, Ascension Day, and in Germany this religious holiday is a gesetzlicher Feiertag, a legal holiday. This means it applies to all parts and regions of Germany, and it also means all shops and stores are closed, with the exception of, like, gas stations for instance. Some Germans like to have short travel trips with their families on this day and the following weekend. The primary reason for this is that Vatertag, or Christi Himmelfahrt, is always on a Thursday, and because of that, many Germans try to take days off for the rest of die Woche, the week. Apart from this, there is another really popular way of celebrating this day in Deutschland. This tradition or activity is usually called die Bollerwagen Tour. This is a typical Bollerwagen, a handcart. Nothing really too special, but believe me, it comes in very handy for these kinds of holidays and activities. Boller refers to the verb bollern, which means something is making rumbling or thumping noises. Der Wagen, however, is a way more frequently used German term. It simply means cart or wagon. And despite of the more frequently used term der Vatertag compared to der Herrentag or even der Männertag, the Men's Day, not only fathers do celebrate this day in the same manner. Many more or less young German men go on a Bollerwagen tour with their male friends. This usually is a form of die Wanderung, the walking tour or hike, which often leads from inside a German town through woods, der Wald, or generally to and through more natural areas. The Bollerwagen itself can function in different ways. Often it works as a convenient place for storing a beer crate, for instance, der Bierkasten, or maybe even multiple beer crates, multiple Bierkästen. Das Bier is the beer, and since one is a bit too little, I guess, many Germans of course prefer many Biere, beers. The Bollerwagen might also serve as a place for putting a portable stereo, die tragbare Musikanlage or Stereoanlage, for instance a radio, das Radio, or like any other kind of portable CD or music player. Typical German sentences referring to this activity might be Heute machen wir eine Bollerwagentour. Or for instance, talking about this event in advance, Am Vatertag machen wir eine Bollerwagentour. So yeah, this day serves as an opportunity to celebrate being a man, der Mann, and in a way, being manly or male or masculine, männlich, even though many, if not most German men celebrating this day aren't fathers themselves yet. No. Even though this Bollerwagen tour is sort of a cultural German tradition on Father's Day, such a tour isn't limited to this day only. For instance, May the 1st is another German holiday on which this kind of activity is pursued by many Germans as well. Me and my friends also went on a Bollerwagen tour on New Year's Eve of 2015. I've also vlogged about that pretty fun day, and you can click the thumbnail at the end of this video to watch that vlog, if you like to. Ironically enough though, I won't be going on a Bollerwagen tour with my friends on Father's Day this year, since, well, I still need to work on quite some uni stuff for instance, so... oh well. But I guess we will do such a tour on a different day in the future anyway, so maybe even on a normal weekend. So I'd like to know, how is Father's Day being celebrated in your culture? In other words, where are you from, and is Father's Day a holiday in your country as well? Tell us in the comments, because it's always interesting to learn more about different cultures, right? Right, I guess. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and to share it with other people. And if you want to support this channel even more, check out my Patreon page. A little tip per video can make a difference and help me a lot. Also feel free to follow me on social media. I'm your Vlog Dave. Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.